You gotta open your butthole and then close it. Welcome back, YouTube. Today, we're getting a little leg day, warming up with the ARX, so we get all that eccentric loading, heavy neurological stimulus, get everything primed and ready for some heavy weights today. So we're not gonna experience any heavier loads than we'll experience on this machine, because it's gonna give you maximal resistance. Whatever you can push, it's gonna give you right back. So eccentrically, concentrically, everything is just the magic weight. So just kind of warming everything up, getting the nervous system fired up, getting the joints ready to absorb heavy force. So when we go do, you know, even near maximal squats or leg extensions or things like that, the knees are gonna feel like they're very, very used to heavy loads. About 10 reps on the first set, about 7 or 8 on the last set. So feeling pretty good, feeling pretty warmed up. We're gonna just kind of get moving, do some walking lunges, some sissy squats, some tibialis, some calf work, and then we'll get into the actual training. Although this is very heavy, very intense, so not necessarily just a warm up. This is definitely still some quantifiable load. Too close.
I love that Mary.
Yeah.
Just Mary, right?
Go up a little bit more.
Got to keep these legs as big as possible during this cutting process. Whew. Okay, so we'll get one more set here and then we'll move on to some more compound movements, either hip press or pendulum. We're gonna do both today, but not sure on the order, just availability. Yeah, so we're probably gonna go hip press first. What we're gonna do is go close, like real close, as much knee flexion as we can for about 15 reps, and then we will superset that with more of like a wider grip, foot placement to just failure. So we'll do about 3-4 sets of that, and then we'll do pendulum.
See to bring back bump fights. Rest in peace, good luck.
Honestly, just even when I see you doing it, if I'm free, I'm just gonna be like, hey, can I jump in with you? I just need to stay mobile as much as possible because I'm getting so like tight, and I'm doing yoga and stuff with Cass, but it's just something like I need to do. I need to warm up. Like I do my warm-ups, but I'll half-ass them just so I can like, I don't be too tired before I actually start lifting. Believe it or not, I thought it was gonna be a lot of lower body mobility. Like it's my upper body that I think is like the most restricted right now just because I've gotten so big. Like my legs and everything have always been big, so I've always had like a general sense of mobility with them. But the past year I've grown my upper body so much that now it's like getting kind of tight in my chest, my like back's kind of tight. So. So yeah, going really close and then pause for a little bit, superset, kind of going more wide like squat stance, toes slightly out, a lot more adductor kicking in just because the quads are already so tired. Whew. We'll definitely have to go lighter for the last set. I think we got like 10 and 3 instead of 15 and failure. Quads are pumping. Moving on to pendulum squats here, a little bit lighter, obviously just because we've crushed the quads already, but also just really focusing on keeping the lower back into the pad as much as possible so we're not throwing the hips too far forward. The idea is really your hips, your whole body is really moving around a stable knee joint, and so the knees, you get so much good quad activation here because your knees are never really moving forward or back. Your body's moving around it, kind of like a wall squat. If your hips come forward, then your knees start moving a lot more, which means you're gonna start kind of shifting out of the quads as much as you would want to. That feels so much better. We're a plate or two lighter, but so much better stimulus in the quads and a lot less discomfort elsewhere. It's like 3 or 4 people had been like, oh, are you still using that? Labor Day leg day. Your knee closes up, it just shocks you even more, and it's like hard to get out of that position. Moving on, yeah, we've been doing some sets here with the Neufit hamstrings, so we'll do 2 more sets here, go to seated, do some back extensions, adductors, and then be done. We're gonna drop and just keep going. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go seated leg curls, move on from here. Probably gonna do back extensions first, just because of what's available. Yeah, so hamstring curls here, focus on that shortened position. Obviously that's gonna be reinforced using the Neufit, so getting a lot of strong contraction in that bottom position when our knee is flexed as much as possible. And then we'll get some back extensions, work on more length and range, adductors, just to create some more dimension in the legs when they're in those posing positions, just get a little thicker. And yeah, so overall, very solid Labor Day lift. And it is packed in here right now. So, locked up. Ouch. Oh man, yeah, so Neufit on the adductors before we go. We'll just finish back extensions, just kind of going like body weight to failure there. And then we'll be done. So looking forward to getting some food in and chilling for a little bit. It was a good rep. But I just try to go super slow, so then I just like fail on this as fast as possible. So I try to get like down here and then push, like keep myself reaching my torso out so my lower back isn't really like compressed at all. I try not to use my back at all. You gotta open your butthole and then close it. That's mine doesn't close. That's IBS. Yeah, back extensions to failure, no joke. It's hard to get there, hard to conceptualize, but once you get there, I feel like nothing really lights up the hamstrings more. It's too late in the game to move aggressively. Ow. Okay, so got the posing trunks in, doing a little posing practice. But yeah, post leg day, everything looking good, feeling good. Quads were feeling really good today. So really just working on maintaining that size, keeping those lines engaged as much as possible. And then of course, just cutting and cutting and cutting. So nothing too crazy, nothing too out of the ordinary in terms of actual practice, just that focus, slowly cutting down over the next 13 and some change weeks before we got our show. So not really looking for like huge weight jumps right now, just looking at slow, steady progress in the right direction, maintaining some strength, keeping the intensity high, and yeah, that's really all there is to it. So we'll hit some posing practice and just eat, sleep, train, repeat, all that good stuff. Yeah, let's see how things look and keep on growing. But yeah, Bo Alexander, Adapt Fitness, Dallas, Texas. we will see you on the next one. Bye.